Almost everyone says that it's impossible to get politicians to engage in debates with ordinary people, especially if they are independent candidates in an election. This has now been solved. Let me introduce you to Sussan Ley. Susan, I was probably the first person to communicate with you from this area after the redistribution of boundaries. I sent 3 letters and they were answered.
I like to keep in touch with my voters.
One was a long-running effort to make contact with Barnaby Joyce. He did nothing to save the Valencia orange industry, so I wrote a book about him and sent it, and another book, Who Done It? The Last Nail in the Coffin of the Citrus Family Farm, to your office. Your office did not acknowledge having received the books, but they did send me Barnaby's address, so it was obvious they had received them.
I am pleased that they were able to assist you, and I will ask them to acknowledge the receipt of the books.
When I mailed a copy to Barnaby this time, I paid for person to person. Previous attempts resulted in nothing more than lost books. This one was not lost because I have it in an envelope marked Return to Sender.
Barnaby is obviously very busy now as Deputy Prime Minister of Australia.
He is still Minister for Agriculture. Now I would like you as my member to consult with Barnaby in your additional capacity as Minister for Health to be jointly responsible for the loss of Valencia orange farms due to the importation of cheaper orange concentrate, which is cancerous and which has caused farmers and their families to move off their farm and in some cases has led to suicide. My contention is that all of this could have been prevented if this statement, which is in Hansard, could have been acted on. In a letter to Senator Xenophon in January 2012, Parliamentary Secretary for Health and Ageing, the Honourable Catherine King MP, stated that orange juice concentrate containing any level of the fungicide would not be permitted to be imported into Australia after April 2012.
This is serious. Leave it with me.
Again?
Let us work cooperatively.
In the Whodunit book, I referred comments by Nick Xenophon including FSANZ may try and bury the facts, but they certainly can't bury this issue. My findings concerned me sufficiently to make accusations to the Australian Federal Police, and my case is still open, waiting on more detailed evidence. My investigations led me to make contact with Fiona Nash. Fiona wrote a letter on 22nd June 2014 that included the assertions and inferences of your correspondence that officers of FSANZ and the APVMA have acted improperly or corruptly are extremely serious. I sent a letter agreeing that they are extremely serious and basically asked, bring it on. There was complete silence. That wasn't until you delegated Fiona to deal with me about exactly the same situation which had been unresolved in 2014.
This is a very complex situation and will take time to follow it up.
I completely agree with you. That is why there needs to be a number of debates on this and many other issues in a very short time to be completed by the 2nd of July.
There is not sufficient time.
Of the 25 debate challenges, I want to go as far as possible with this one. The only possible person who has contacted me is the Assistant Secretary of the Preventive Health Policy Branch. And you, Sussan Ley, the Minister for Health, prepared to answer the questions I asked for the second time to Julian Skinner, the New South Wales Minister for Health. Does it seem incongruous that FSANZ, Barnaby Joyce and others are prepared to allow carbendazim to be safe for humans when the fungicide is banned for use by Australian farmers? Are they prepared to state that the Pesticide Action Network in Europe is incorrect when they summarise the report with independent literature shows carbendazim is a very dangerous chemical toxin, causing malfunctions of the fetus at very low doses, and it is not known if a safe level exists. Carbendazim is capable of disrupting chromosome unfolding, can cause infertility and cancer.
This is unfair. You are asking me to be responsible for Fiona Nash's and Barnaby Joyce's and now Gillian Skinner?
I cannot get at them. You are my member. These are issues which is killing the venture orange industry and this country.
You have gone too far. I'm out of here.